Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, which may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson. I'm on my way to camp, and the spirit came over me regarding suffering wrongfully, man. You know, because we're coming into a time, you know, where, you know, things are not going to be fair, you know, for those of us, you know, that believe in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and that stand boldly, okay, for his testimony. Okay, it's going to be a very unfair time, okay, for the men of the Lord first and foremost, and you believers, man, you men, women, and children, okay, that believe this report. You see, but we are to stand firm in what we believe in, man. We're to stand firm on the faith, okay, that Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has placed in our hearts, man. You see, and like our beloved king, warrior, prophet David, all right, said to his son Solomon, okay, when he was gonna give up the ghost, you know, what did he tell him? He told him, he said, show yourself a man, man. Matter of fact, let's start there. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Let's go to the book of 1 Kings. What's that? 1 Kings. Is that the second chapter? Khan. The Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I'm just going through the spirit. You know, I'm on my way to camp. You can probably hear, you know, road noise or whatnot. You know, but we're going to just go through the spirit. You know, I just, overwhelming spirit came over me to go into this. You know, and to just speak. You know, whatever the Lord puts on my spirit, just bring it out. You know, Lord willing, it's comforting to you, Akiyam and Akwath out there enduring. All right, enduring in this thing, man. And Lord willing, we make it. All right, this is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2. And I'll start at verse 1, and it reads, now, the days of David drew nigh that he should die. And he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man, man. You see, and this is what Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai requires of us, man. Okay, we can't expect, okay, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai to fight for us, okay, if we don't fight for him. Okay, as it tells us here, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the book of, is that Sirach? That's Sirach 4 and 28. Gone. The book of Sirach, the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 4 and verse 28, and it reads, strive for the truth until death. And when you get this word strive, okay, what you're going to find out is that it goes into fight. Let's get this real quick. Strive, right? Make great efforts to achieve or obtain something, man. Okay, and what are we making great efforts to achieve and to obtain? First and foremost, salvation. Okay, we're striving and fighting, okay, to obtain salvation, man. This is why we're putting on, therefore, as the elect. Okay, we're hoping to be able to take part in that first resurrection, man. Okay, first and foremost, us servants. Those of us on the front line, making our bodies a living sacrifice. Okay, in efforts to what? Fulfill the will of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, and don't get it twisted. You know, you men, women, and children that believe the report, you know, that have, you know, turned your life around and you walk a path of righteousness. Ultimately you're gonna come into a time where you're gonna have to give your body up for a living sacrifice, man. You see, it's just the way it goes, man. That's the most we can do for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. After everything Yahweh Shai done, that's the most we can do. You see, that's the most we can do. And when you come into the courts of the Lord, you come to understand that there's no such thing as death, man. You see, we serve the Father of spirits. Okay, we serve a power, okay, that has the power to raise us up. If you believe in Yahweh Shai being raised up on the third day, okay, then listen, nothing should stop you, okay, from striving, okay, for the truth until death, man. Nothing should stop that. If you believe in the resurrection of Yahweh Shai, you see. So this is the mindset, okay, of the elect, and we hope and pray that we're part of the elect. That's why we say hopeful elect. You see, but this is the mindset of the elect. Let's go back to that precept, okay? Strive for the truth, Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 4 and verse 28, and it reads, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. You see, and this precept alone gives credence that there's no such thing as death. Because how is the Lord gonna fight for us if we dead? Okay, it's because we're gonna get glory on the other side, man. Okay, that's why. You see, glory is gonna come on the other side, Akiyam and Akwaf. Okay, after death, what scripture say? After death shall the judgment come, right? And we shall live again. You see? We're not going to get rewarded on this side, man. We're going to get rewarded on the other side, in the eon of Jacob. You see? In the world of Jacob, in the time of Jacob, which is fastly approaching. We can see it. Anybody with any spiritual sense, okay, can clearly see, okay, that the eon of Jacob is right around the corner, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is in the final seconds of his eon, of his time, of his rulership. It's playing upon tables, man. You see? And we can see it. You see, we're about to be set on high, Akiyam and Akwaf. We're about to receive glorious bodies, okay, crowns, an everlasting kingdom, and peace, man. Okay, peace. So this is why, hey, it's good to meditate on these things, you know, as we come into the time of persecution. You see, because ultimately, you know, it's worth fighting for. We're gonna come into the time of our glory, okay, and we're gonna look back and say, you know what, we don't even deserve this, man. All right, we don't even deserve it. Not to mention, it's gonna be as if it was a dream. As it tells us here, let's go here in the book of Psalms. What's that? Psalms 126. And again, I'm just flowing through the spirit. Khan, right here, the book of Psalms, chapter 126. And verse 1, and it reads, when the Lord Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion, and we know Zion goes into what in the Paleo Hebrew? To Zayuan, which means monument or memorial, parched place, man. Okay, it's another way of saying Jerusalem, which consists of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? We were like them that dream, okay, when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai turns out captivity, man. Okay, and he's doing it now progressively, slowly but surely. And it started with us receiving this truth, okay? Because this word being preached is ushering in, okay, the kingdom of heaven. Let's continue on. Psalms 126 and 2, and it reads, then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord Yahweh hath done great things for them. Okay, proving that it's Israel that's going to be raised up on high, man, and glorified. You see? It's going to be said among the heathen, right? The Lord Yahweh has done great things for them. For who? Yasha Allah, man. Yasha Allah. which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You see? So yeah, man. Hey, suffering wrongfully, it's something that's required, man. Okay, because what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is going to do for us, it's beyond what words can explain, man. And the level that we're going to be on is beyond the expectations of the minds of a mere mortal. You see? So suffering wrongfully, man, hey, this is something that we should easily be able to do. It's easier said than done. You see, but when you understand and if you believe, okay, in what's written, hey, you would take it cheerfully, man. As a matter of fact, let's close out right here, if the Spirit allows. The book of 1 Peter, chapter 2. This is what I want. In verse 19, and it reads, "For this is thankworthy, if a man for conscience toward Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai endure grief, suffering wrongfully," man. Because why? As it is written, through much tribulation, which means trouble, right? Through much tribulation or trouble shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. It's not going to be a cakewalk. You see, those of us that have to be martyred are going to have to face the death, man. And those that are preserved up until the final moment, although okay, to be caught up in the tractor beam and their feet come off the ground, you better imagine the condition you're going to be in at that point, man. You might be down to no shirt, a pair of boxes, and one sock, man, when the Lord takes you up. Okay, with your stomach touching your back. You see? But what? Deliverance will happen, though. You still are going to be delivered. You see? You're going to still be changed in the twinkling of an eye. You see that? Hey, Yahweh Shai suffered, man. Yahweh Shai suffered. Right? Matter of fact, we're going to close out with Hebrews 12. Let's continue on. 1 Peter 2 and 19, and it reads, "For this is thankworthy." Salakia. The book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 20, and it reads, "For what glory is it, as if when ye be buffeted for your faults, you shall take it patiently." Right? So you're buffeted for going off. Right? You take that patiently, right? But check this out. "But if when you do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai." Yeah, because honestly, at the end of the day, we're not doing anything wrong, man. Okay? Coming up against the evil, okay, that's being brought forth on this planet through Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, man. You see? But just like how they hated Yahweh Shai, because he testified that this world was evil, they're going to hate us because we're doing the same thing. We're coming in the stead of Yahweh Shai. You see? The servant's not greater than his master, man. You see? So that's why we got to look unto him, as it tells us here. Let's close out. The book of Hebrews chapter 12. And I'm about to be at my destination now. The book of Hebrews chapter 12. And verse 2, and it reads, "Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith," man. You see, so the faith that we have is, we wouldn't have received it if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai being crucified, man. Giving credence to how important Yahweh Shai truly is, man. He's our mediator, man. You see, he's our lawyer. But you got niggas, okay, real time, talking about, oh, you're not supposed to worship Yahweh Shai. But here it is, the Heavenly Father gave him power over all heaven and all earth. You see how Jake can't make that make sense? But anyway, that's why Jake's going to get devoured. You niggas at Sakari, IUIC, and all you other wayward camps, you're going to get devoured, man, when the time comes. You're going to get devoured. Prophecy's going to walk you down, man. You see? "Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame. See? Yahweh Shai despised the shame. We got to do the same. And is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh, man. Okay? You see that? Let's get a little more. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself. Right? Them wicked scribes and Pharisees, man. Which all of them were not wicked. Okay? But for the majority that were, they came up against Yahweh Shai and his ministry, man, and the apostles, man. They're the ones that gave Yahweh Shai up to the Romans, man. You see? But Yahweh Shai endured them niggas, man. Right? Let's continue on. Lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. See that? So when these things begin to come to pass, man, these prophecies, man, Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose, right? Silver unrest, famine, okay, prior to the missiles coming, right? Teeth of wild beasts. Okay, if you weren't established upon that rock, Yahweh Shai, guess what? You're gonna become weary, man, and you're gonna faint in your mind. You're gonna pass out. You're gonna take the charagma, man. You see? You're gonna lose sight on the finish line, man. You're gonna lose sight, and at that point, the finish line is at arm's reach. You see, at that point. But because you weren't established in Yahweh Shai, you're going to faint, man. This is what we got to consider Yahweh Shai, man. You see? The author and the finisher of our faith, man. So yeah, Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath will edify. I just wanted to bring that out. I was meditating, on my way to camp, and the Spirit hit me, regarding, us having to have to suffer, man. And we all know and understand these things, but, when you really start to think upon it, and you place yourself in certain scenarios, it's really humbling, man. Because you come to the conclusion that you can't get yourself out of this, man. It's going to take divine intervention to get up out of this, man. It's going to take divine intervention. You see? And Lord willing, that divine intervention is working on our parts. Through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai dealing with us. Abaratazah, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwedash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halalim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwedash. Shalom.